Oh, yo, muted for a second. Bringing in the Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. This is Antoine. We got John. We got Tandy. We got to meet you. The four of those people make Can't Tell Us Nothing. Improv group out of Houston, Texas. I'm a little sick at the moment. I don't know if you could hear it.
Can't hear it. Everything sounds
trying to get sympathy.
Oh, yeah.
You sound perfectly fine.
That's right, Antoine.
I appreciate that. So I'll hang in the background, but nonetheless, we are joined tonight by a phenomenal guest.
Woo!
Yeah, we got Donna Lewis. Hello, stand-up comedian, sketch writer, performer, out there in I just saw it.
Hampton, Virginia.
Hampton, Virginia.
Originally from New York City, though.
Originally from New York.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Well, welcome.
East Coast.
Thank you.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about kind of what you've been doing lately, what you've been up to, what you've been performing, doing stand-up, write sketches, all that?
Okay. Well, last month was definitely a sketch and stand-up month. So the month of the 1st of October, I was in Las Vegas at the Laugh After Dark Comedy and Film Festival. Out there for the inaugural comedy festival, because I met them, the people that run that festival, because I got into Big Pine Comedy Festival in May in San Diego, and then my group performed at Philly Sketchfest 2 weeks ago, where I had 2 of the sketches I wrote. It was kind of funny, I thought. And this past week, I was in DC at another Busboys and Poets. I was up there just for a comedy show with some comedians that are some hilarious folks on the East Coast here in DC and the DMV area. And tomorrow, if you didn't know, Pharrell Williams is from this area. He's from Virginia Beach, and he's doing something called the Mighty Dream Forum in Norfolk, where he's bringing together business leaders and emphasizing business and diversity. And so my improv group, Lemon Pepper Sazón Comedy, is performing. I'm kicking off the block party with some stand-up tomorrow, and I'm just got a bunch of other shows in November, so I'm just staying busy.
That's awesome.
I know. I was looking at your bio, and you opened for Marsha Warfield.
Yeah, it was my very first show after I went to the Funny Bone Comedy School back in 2016.
Wow.
So you just leapfrog.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Funny Bone Comedy School. What'd you learn? What they teach?
It was just learn how to put together a joke, how to write a premise. It was, I think at the time, it was 8 weeks. Mm-hmm. And then at the end of 8 weeks, you craft a 5-minute set that you do at your grad show.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
And right after I graduated from that grad show and did that grad set, I posted it on YouTube. I don't know how this man found me, but he found me and asked me to be on the show. And it was at the same time Marsha Warfield was coming back into entertainment, because she had been gone for a while. Uh-huh. And sometimes things just fall into your lap. I don't know how it happened, but I was reached out to and I was asked to be on the show, and she was the headliner.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That is.
Yeah, that's amazing timing.
Shout out to that Funny Bone too. That's dope that they have the class. Do they still do that?
They still do that. The teacher does the class in the Virginia Beach Funny Bone and the Richmond Funny Bone.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And then
I was 55 years old when I started.
That's cool. That's cool. Red Fox was, a lot of my favorite stuff for Red Fox is when he was older. I think age gives you so much spice and so many different flavors.
Oh, this like my third whole lifetime. I'm like a third woman right here. And the 20 to 40, then 50. I'm a blank out from 40 to 50. And then I kind of started over at 55.
What made you like choose that moment to jump into comedy? Like, was there like a trigger or like something that was going on? That you
Probably a relationship.
That'll do it.
I've been married a long time, so I was church going. I had 2 stepkids I was raising. I had a husband. I had a house. I had all that stuff.
Yep.
I was trying to be a good Christian wife.
Them be the best comedians. There's so much to suppress. You see so much stuff, and you can't say anything out loud, like in that moment about it. So you just file it away.
Yeah, I had to get that pesky marriage out the way so I could blossom.
In your documentary, you got to highlight that the divorce was the defining moment that pushed you into comedy.
That, and I think I've been single for a few years, but probably trying to date after being married a long time and close to 50. Now I'm gonna be 62 in 3 weeks. I mean, it's a whole nother game when you older. It really is. So I think I was having a breakup or something, and I was looking for something to do, and I was still trying to find myself, because when you live that way, it's not about you. It's about what you do for everybody else. Yep. The kids, the church, the home, the husband, the everything. Yep. And I didn't even know what to do with my weekends. Now I'm like, I just want to lay down half the time. I'm so tired. I'm so very, very tired. I told you I was from the East Coast to the West Coast last month. Yeah. And I'm just so tired. And sometimes when the weekend comes, I just want to sleep for 2 whole days.
Let me ask you this. Would you ever do a show for a church?
I have.
You have? Did you enjoy it?
They paid me, and I was clean.
Okay. Is
that back to next year?
They're having you back next year.
Yeah, I did a Valentine's Day show 2 years in a row and get this, a couple's Valentine's Day thing.
Oh, that's just easy. That's low-hanging fruit right there.
Huh?
I said you probably had a lot of low-hanging fruit right there.
Still told them about my crackhead ex-husband I had to divorce. They got all that.
It wasn't Marion Barry, was it?
Hell no.
I'm just throwing out.
Fact, I was performing in DC over the weekend at a place called Busboys and Poets they have locations all around the city. And I was in a section of town called Anacostia, which I think is a historically Black section of DC. I don't know DC that well, but the room that we performed in was the Marion Barry room. I think it was a prostitute with some cameras in there. I don't know, but that was the room.
Was it called or that's just what people
the name on the door said the Marion Barry room.
Shout out to Marion Barry.
You can't keep a good crackhead down. He came back and was mayor. I mean,
That's charisma you have to have.
Right.
I had to withstand that.
It was a whole other story.
Yeah, the moxie you gotta have.
No shame. Yeah. Like our current insurrectionists and election deniers. Just know they got moxie because they got no shame.
None.
No, nothing.
No self-awareness at all.
Just out. Draws out. Don't care.
What do you mean I can't, crush a Capitol policeman's collarbone in a doorwell? Can't I just go home after that?
Oh gosh. Oh.
What gets me about Marion Barry is people voted him in. So
they loved him.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy. At that time, I could see if it was like recently where people's morals are a lot more blurred lines. But back
and it's some crackheads you cannot forgive. I mean, like Smokey in New Jack City, he couldn't be forgiven.
Not at all. Not at all.
He couldn't get a pass.
No, he can't run for mayor after that. No.
Yeah, but wasn't the talk about Barry's like they set him up? So see, like if he had just wandered into a place and started smoking crack, and everybody's like, "Hey man, what you doing?" and they got mad about it, and then he got arrested. That's one thing. But then when there's like the police sting, and then they got him on camera, now there's questions because like, oh, you set my man up. So you know, you get that, you kind of get that pass where people not looking at the crack and they looking at all the other circumstances that led to his arrest, right? So
yeah,
that'll get you.
All they got to do is find one bad cop in the investigation, and that opens it up to everything is subject to, you know, conspiracy.
Question. Yeah.
You know, unless you Hunter Biden, which we saw him doing crack, and he's still walking around free man. You know, it made his dad release prisoners from prison because he was so blatant with his drug use. You know, but neither here or there. We're not talking about Hunter.
They already do that enough on Fox News.
Lord,
I know, that's why I don't want to keep throwing the smoke. We did see him,
and they always use him for everything. Well, the erectionists stormed the Capitol, and all these people got hurt. But what about Hunter Biden? But DeSantis sent all them immigrants and paid taxpayer money and sent them to Martha's Vineyard. But what about Hunter Biden?
My Lord.
I'll tell you what though, one person that likes that Hunter Biden is getting all this attention, and that's Hillary, because before him,
it was her emails.
It was her emails. You couldn't even talk about Gmail without them bringing up anything on Hillary. But now Hunter, you know.
Oh, but wait. Oh, he took all the classified documents to Florida. But what about Hunter Biden?
Hunter Biden, yeah. Lie and deny. That's what I call it. The lie and deny. It's the new campaign.
I can't even look at the TV no more. I'd be so glad when election day is over. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, the most peaceful time is the first year after the election. That second year or that oh my God.
Yeah.
It is awful.
It is.
But anyway, that's a whole child.
Right, exactly.
Let me ask you this. I'm gonna go off there. I'm gonna go off the ledge. Do you get any I want to use the word hoes, but what I mean is, do you get any male attention from doing comedy? Is there a group? Does Donna Lewis have groupies doing comedy? You're traveling everywhere. I'm sure you got area codes and I'm gonna meet you after the show over here. You know, I still remember you.
Damn well.
You go back sleeping.
I'm going back like last night when that show was over. I went to my room and to sleep alone.
That's the safe thing.
People tell me I'm intimidating. I think I'm a sweetheart, but I don't like no bullshit.
Intimidating? How does somebody think you're intimidating? What is it?
It could be because I'm from New York, son. I don't know.
They're not ready for the New York.
It could be that, son. I don't know. Dead ass. I don't know.
That's crazy.
But really though, so
oh my God, no, yeah, I don't get anybody approach me. Right. I'm usually the oldest person at most of these shows, but I don't know.
It ain't no divorcees and no widowers out there who just out and they dress slacks and
you mean they hard bottom shoes?
They hard bottom shoes at the show.
I put their sandals on.
Want to take out to the dark.
Drinking by themselves, waiting on somebody to just approach them and say, "Hey, I see you."
I'm no cougar, and I don't want no young boy. I had to burp, but it's like I'm going to some, because like around here, there's a lot of little social clubs and stuff for people my age. They to play a lot of line dance music because it's stuff like. I swear to God, I could swear one night I went out to the, because they played nice music for me and whatever. I swear it seemed like they dropped off a busload of church deacons had on hot ass suits with matching shoes. They all look hot and sweaty because most of them social clubs are small and ain't got no damn air conditioning. And this was the thing. You got on a hot ass suit and every damn one of them had a damn towel over their damn shoulder.
That's right.
Because they were hot.
That's right. That ain't going out of style. That old.
I swear, I don't want no old. Can I cuss?
Yes, please.
Nigga like that. I'm sorry.
Is it the towel or is it just the swag is all off? That hot ass suit.
No polo shirt. Nothing.
He needs to.
They hot. They dance like they feet hurt. Now I don't want no young man, but please be at least 50 and in some good shape. And I mean not an oval.
Not an oval. Not an M&M.
I mean, Tandy know what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying.
That damn hot ass suits in the middle of the summer in the social club. And this is not your outfit. This is not. You seen it, right?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Tandy don't ever tell us the juice about her dating experience.
I don't think that's business for the. That's not business for the. For the crowd.
It is.
If it's somebody,
comedy.
If it's somebody, well, I don't. But I don't. You know, I don't have nothing going on to laugh. It ain't. It trust.
She knows. See, that's why she laughing. It's so true.
Yeah.
They dropped a busload, and they look like a bag of M&Ms with them hot ass, colorful ass suits.
Only acceptable in church because nobody can talk bad about you in church about your outfit, even though I think that there should be. There should be some standards. I don't think Jesus will turn you away, but you know what I mean? It's like help them change their whole outfit style at church. So
but them suits, they ain't nothing about that attractive to me at all.
We cut to the entrance of a church. Oh, wait, where you going, Pop? Come here, John. Come here, Papa John. Come here.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, look, we doing suit checks today before you come on in the church, and I caught you right here at the door. Suit check, yeah. You know,
I got a suit on. I got my normal suit.
Yeah,
we've been
pretty lenient, you know, past couple of Sundays, but we got a new pastor in, and one of the things he said is that he doesn't want to look out into the parishioners, out into the audience, and see some bad suits. So we're doing suit check now. So you know, you got to, yeah.
That sounds kind of strange, you know. Why does he care what kind of suit I got on? I mean, I'm just wearing my all tan suit, got the tan hat, tan tie, tan blazer, tan shirt. Got the tan snakeskin shoes on with the tan socks. I mean, what's wrong with that? I'm matching.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. See, that monochromatic style went out in the early 2000s. So you know what we doing now? They
it ain't go out in the church though. It ain't go out in the church. You ain't talking about old Miss Maddie over there with that old flower hat.
Excuse me, sir. I just overheard you mention my name, son.
Yeah, I did, Miss Maddie.
I'm sorry, Miss.
I heard you mention my name, and you're so beige, I can't even see you, child. You're so beige.
You need to come in the light.
With the walls. You need a chair railing or something. Excuse me, baby.
Yes, Sister Maddie. Yeah.
He need a chair railing or something across his middle so I can tell where he get it in.
I'm trying to talk to him about the monochromatic look. I'm trying to work with him. That hat, top of the line, Sister Maddie. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But Messing
I'm
with
just
the
saying
other parishioners.
the pews are all red. I want to make sure when I'm sitting in that red pew that, you know, the God can see me. You know what I'm saying? This tan brings out my chocolateness. It's like having a reverse Reese cup out here, you know?
Brother, who told you that? Where you
The
getting
man
your...
that sold me the suit down at the Johnson Suits.
Johnson?
I've been going to him since the 80s. He ain't never stirred me wrong yet.
And he told you look like a reverse Reese's cup out here?
That's
that
exactly
tan was
what
gonna
he
compliment
said.
your chocolate?
That's exactly what he said. He said this suit is specifically for me. You know.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been standing in line for a while while you guys have been talking. Can I go in, please? It's hot out here.
Oh, yes, you can. Like that blue blazer. I like the khaki bottoms. Real dapper. Appreciate that. You go ahead and come and pass through.
Excuse me, young man. I see you in your blue suit. And before you come in here, Miss Minnie got something to tell you.
Okay.
You're missing your towel.
Oh.
You see, I got my tan towel right here. You probably didn't recognize it, but it's right on my shoulder.
Yeah, I figured I didn't really need a towel. You know, my suitcase was kind of full.
Oh Lord!
She fell down the stairs.
Hold on, I got the fan. Hey man, listen. I know she. I know you looking good, but she is right. We do have a one towel minimum. We got a one towel minimum. You just go on up to the Family Dollar up there. I'm sure they got something for you just before you come on in.
Okay. All
right, brother. On this, I know you got your towel, and I don't even know why beige. Again, you could at least set it off with the towel, but that's fine.
I like to match head to toe.
Okay.
I'm thinking about painting myself light skin next week.
I'm so concerned about this. I really need to take this to Brother Barry and see what he thinks about your refusal to at least listen to me and listen to the new request that he has about the suits.
All I'm saying is that my suit ain't got nothing to do with the Bible, okay? I came here for the word of God, and God ain't never said nothing against beige or tan suits. Matter of fact, in my head, the Jesus rode in with a tan whatever he had on, smock, robe. I mean, he was walking around with donkeys and going in Palm Sunday. I'm sure that stuff wasn't pearly white, and I'm sure they ain't had no designs on it. I'm just trying to be here for God. So you tell Pastor Barry to show me what God say I can't walk up into his house. This ain't Mr. Barry's house.
We cut to the pastor's office. Brother Barry, he said Jesus was probably wearing beige. Probably was walking around with the same colors that he wearing today, and he want God to recognize him. And he said, you got to tell him wearing the Bible. It says he can't wear what he's wearing today.
Now, you know, I've read the Bible cover to cover several times, several occasions, and I know for a fact in my heart that, you know, Jesus usually wore yellow, like my suit that I'm wearing right now. You know, see, I got my yellow blazer on.
Yellow blazer.
Got my yellow belt.
Yeah.
Got my yellow towel. Blends into my blazer, so you can't really see it, but a yellow towel right here. So you send him home. He can't come in here wearing all beige. That's weird.
Okay, I'll do that. We cut back to the open the door to church. So he said yellow is the color, my man. Beige isn't it? And you just can't come in. He said you can go back home. You can listen to the service on your radio, or you know, find the podcast.
When you say he, does that mean Jesus said that, or did he saying Pastor Barry said that? Because that's not what Jesus just told me. I was out here praying. You know, I had to pull my pants up so I could get down on my knees and pray. I didn't want anything to get on my beige pants.
You had one, sister, you was out here praying with him? Because I know his prayers didn't go up there. You was out here praying with your...
He too beige for me, baby. I mean, He just too beige. I'm sorry. He looked like a mix between Drake and Chris Brown and, you know, all the beige brothers. I mean, oh, I can't.
You can't. Okay, brother. So if she wasn't praying with you, I know you wasn't talking to God. Because see, she is a direct line straight to the heavens. And I just can't imagine that if you were praying, God was telling you anything about your outfit.
Mm-hmm.
That's cold-blooded. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You know, I should go down to the street because I know the white church will let me in. They don't care if I got beige suit on. They don't care if I got overalls on. They don't care if I come in with just underwear. They gonna let me in as I am, as Jesus spoke about in the Bible. But all y'all funny business Negroes up in here. Yeah, I said it. I could have said something way worse, but I'm done talking smack because God is talking to me right now in my ear, telling me I need to chill out. So I'm gonna go down the street, party with the Catholics.
We cut to the white church. Well, welcome, brother. It's so nice. Hold on a minute. Is that a beige suit, brother?
It absolutely it is. You know, I feel like I was trying to go for a little bit of like a olive mayonnaise color. You know, I'm sure you eat a lot of mayonnaise, so I'm sure you've seen the olive variation of mayonnaise at Kroger. But yeah, brother, what's that got to do with me?
Brother, you're talking so long, our service is going to be over. We're only here for about 20-25 minutes.
Oh, that's right, sir.
Give me a second here, brother. I need to confer with the members. Hold on one second. Sister Mary. Brother,
yes.
Yes. There's a black gentleman. And he's wearing a beige suit. And might I remind you, the last time we saw a black man in a beige suit that caused a stir, it was Obama. And I'm not so sure about this.
Is it Obama?
No, he doesn't look like Obama. I can ask him. Hold on one second.
I can't tell I really can't tell the difference. I'm so sorry. I can't tell the difference.
And scene.
I was good. Straight go Chi-Town on him. I'm just saying, man.
That was fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, so I'll pop out of the door.